Hey everybody, welcome to AJS News. This is video 2 that we've got for you today.
But first, an important new word from our sponsors.
Guys, I want to talk to you about something that's currently affecting millions of men. Maybe even you right now. Does this look familiar? How about this? Sticky sack attacks are serious issues, but you can prevent them. Get Manscaped's Boxers 2.0 so this doesn't happen to you. Don't let that happen to you. Get Manscaped Boxers 2.0. The jewel pouch will keep your sack up and cool and off your thighs. Your balls will thank you.
Protect those valuable huevos with Manscaped's new Boxers 2.0. Made from super breathable anti-chafe fabric. Get 20% off plus free international shipping by visiting manscaped.com/angryjoeshow.
You don't want to be carrying around a spatula around, do you?
Yeah,
Nobody
it's
wants
They were,
hot.
they were that stuck?
It's
Oh, yeah.
fucking hot out there,
Yeah,
man.
like,
We all been there, and you
flip
need
'em.
them new boxers. Trust me, this is the best pair of boxers I own. Treat yourself. Don't cheat yourself, guys. Alex, hit those links down below for us. Alex, what's been going on in gaming news over the past week?
Well, Multiversus is a game
Part
that we've
two.
been playing a good bit of. We got
Yes.
some news.
Love it. Great game.
The season 1's going to be delayed. They're working on some stuff. So
Yeah, that's so weird, man. It should have been right now. Eighth, where it should have been launched, and they delayed it. That's fine, but then they say, oh, we're not giving a late. We're not telling you when it's coming. Why? Does that mean it's not even in August? No, fuck that. The longer you let this game, stick around without the fucking thing, I feel like hype is dying off because I was just playing and I was ready. I want to see your battle pass. I want to see how you do things. I want to play Rick and Morty, but no. But fine, whatever. I just wish their reasons for it would be like more specific.
yeah. The battle pass is something that everyone's kind of interested in. I want to know what the final price of all the skins are going to be and all these other, the things that are kind of important for free-to-play games, like what the microtransactions are going to be like. Some of their skins I think are just way too expensive, and I just would not
they're not good.
I would
They're
not
not good, and they're too expensive.
And then some of them are totally reasonable, and I think that they need to find what that balance is,
Mm-hmm.
and they may not have it yet. Maybe that's one of the reasons that they're working on it. But
That's why I was thinking the pre-battle pass and this beta had like shitty skins, and they're saving the good ones for when it launches, and that's why I'm just like, come on, release the fucking thing already. Let's get the seasons going. I love a lot of the roster. This is a good fighting game, and I just want to make sure that their payment system doesn't spiral out of control like fucking Valorant or something.
they also announced a arcade mode, so it's a co-op arcade mode. So if you were familiar with fighting games, it's just like you go to the arcade, right? You fight one people and you move your way up the
Cool
pillar.
if
But now
they do more like exclusive voice lines for that mode would
that'd
be
be great.
cool to hype it up a little bit more, give a little bit of a story touch. They could do a lot.
And then at EVO, they had their first major tournament, $10,000 tournament. And if you've been keeping up with Multiversus, Velma and Bugs have kind of
I'm
taken
watching
over.
it. I was watching it right
should
now.
answer.
man.
Yeah,
Me, I'm pretty good with Velma and Soups.
So Velma and Bugs kind of took over the meta, and Velma having great ranged and support capabilities, and Bugs just being an all around monster that's hard to play around.
Yeah, they
But
would seem to be the favorite.
They're the favorites, but they were defeated by Tom and Jerry, another hybrid mage player, and Wonder Woman. Just a
Dude, Tom and
BV
Jerry is hard to play, and Wonder Woman you don't see a whole lot of good ones, but when you do, it's like non-stop action. So that's good for the game.
Yeah.
That the meta was kind of upset.
there's depth. Yeah, that
that's
there's
really
actual
cool.
depth.
And you know what? This is the one game I fucking carry zero in. Last night we were playing last night, and you know how he carries me in every fucking game, like fucking Call of
Like,
Duty.
now it's
fucking
my
that.
turn.
And I was fucking carrying him, man. So that felt good. And chat was like, "Wow, Joe, you're actually pretty good at this game." It's like, thank
Playing
you.
that a lot.
So Nakat and Void.
Soups.
So they won the tournament, and so congratulations to you two. And then hopefully we get more information sometime soon, because I really want to see when this game comes out. Speaking of new games, we got Dead by Daylight Studio has a new game.
Hooked on You.
Not that one.
Oh.
That one is out. Yes,
Dating
we're
sim.
going to give that
We're
one
gonna
a
do
shot.
a video on that.
Yeah, but they also have a new game. It's a building and raiding first-person shooter. Meet Your Maker is coming in 2023, but there's a playtest set to come up. It's kind of weird. It's like the post-apocalyptic. The world is dying, and you're like connecting genetic material and making a fort to protect it with like AI guards, and then you raid other people's stuff. And
I'm getting flashbacks of Fallout 76. I'm like, no,
oh,
I don't want.
no.
I don't want that.
So
You raid your other people. I don't know.
I think I mean I don't mind the concept, but I just Fallout 76 was just a buggy disaster at release. You know, but it could be cool. It's a different license, right? Because it's
Yeah.
not like the killers are running around and I'm gonna raid your house with the.
Huntress,
With the
come on
Huntress.
in.
yeah. No, it doesn't look to be like that at all. But they're taking signups right now. If you go to meetyourmaker.com, there's the closed playtest coming up at the end of this month. So if that's something you're excited for, maybe check that out. And then the publisher, the Dead by Daylight publisher, reveals a new game as well. It's a co-op puzzle game, your favorite, coming in 2023. And
It's gonna be amazing.
yeah,
Is it heavy puzzles, light puzzles?
heavy puzzles.
Damn it!
Huge variety of puzzle types, organically embedded throughout the landscape, can be played solo or multiplayer, and so that's kind of exciting. That one sounds a little bit easier to do. There's been some good puzzlers lately, so that one's a cool one. Let's talk about GameStop. They have an NFT marketplace, and we talked about people on there selling like inappropriate shit and stupid shit, and
yeah.
now people, as always happens with these NFT marketplace, a group has stolen a bunch of indie games and converted them to NFTs and sold them for over $14,000, and so these indie companies are of course pissed because you're just selling this information that's not theirs, and they don't make any money off of it, and
That's the kind of shit you open up when you delve into this. So, yeah.
yeah.
Not interested in GameStop.
Nope.
Don't even fucking bother going there anymore.
Don't even bother
I've
again
got
with the
stuff.
stolen NFTs.
Yeah.
I went there on Saturday for the first time in a
Get
long time. No,
the
yesterday.
fuck
We went
outta
there
here.
yesterday.
What for?
Oh, we were gonna go it's in the parking lot of the grocery store, so I walked over there and I was like, oh, cool, a used game, 4 or 5 year old used game, $56. The new one's $59. Like, you can fuck right off.
Yeah,
Like,
I went to a small town in Texas. I was thinking about going in there. I was like, no, you know what? Nah, no thanks. I'd rather support the mom and pop ones. And there was a mom and pop one. I can't remember what the name was, but I went to that one instead of the corporate GameStop with their NFT bullshit.
So if you're keeping track, this isn't even the first time that NFT creators turn existing games into blockchain tokens. They keep doing it all the time. Half of DeviantArt that is being stolen and turned into NFTs, and they're swapping back and forth.
Yeah.
And so PC Gamer did an interesting interview with people like quote unquote experts on it, and they're like, look, there's no reason for any of this stuff to exist other than people trying to generate profit from other people's stolen art. So if you want a receipt for something that you didn't create or the other person who sold to you doesn't have the right to, then I guess check their thing out. But otherwise, I'd stay away. We got information for the Modern Warfare 2 beta. Like every year, it's completely and totally fucked with like weird windows if you pre-order this or you're on PlayStation or versus PC on those other ones. So
Yeah,
PlayStation,
we have the schedule.
so PlayStation gets it early, and then the Xbox and PC owners are going to get to start playing on September 22nd, and then all players can jump in regardless of platform pre-order status on September 24th. So there's this long multiplayer period. So if you're excited, you got to get it on PlayStation if you really want to play it early.
Yeah. It sucks for people that are trying to get the PS5 and save up, but that's just the way exclusivity works out sometimes. So we will be we'll jump into it.
Oh, for sure.
Do you think this is the last year that any that shit happens for PlayStation though? Or
No.
Well,
I
now
think
that
keep
Xbox,
going.
now that Microsoft owns
Oh, that's
them?
right, Activision. You're right. It is. It most certainly is. I'll keep forgetting that Microsoft now owns Activision.
So not this next year because there won't be a Call of Duty
Right.
next year, but the following year, I imagine the Xbox people may get it like a week early than PC and PlayStation people. That could be interesting to see how if that affects sales at all.
Mm-hmm.
You guys remember the game Beyond Good and Evil 2?
Wow, yeah, I really
been
wanted
looking
them.
forward to
So
that one.
ambitious. We could fly to
Yes.
planets. We got the monkey, and we got the ships, and then we got a mini ship. And
Whatever happened to it?
It's been in development for 15 years. This is the first article I've seen on it in forever. But they get a new lead writer, so at least they're working on it.
What?
So, yeah.
A new lead writer? That shit should be
That's
written
late.
already.
Wait, you said 15 years?
The story should be fucking written
It
already.
was announced in
Years.
2008.
Damn, bro. I don't think that game's ever coming out, and it looked cool. And there's a bunch of footage on it, too. What the fuck are they doing?
Yeah, Ubisoft said maybe 2024, but hey, we got a new head writer, so that's good.
15 years and you got a new head writer.
I'll believe it when I see
Does that
it.
bode well?
Yeah.
On and off for 15 years because there's no fucking way. They must have fucking put it in development hell back and forth.
Oh, for sure.
Scope changes. It's going to be interesting to see what it turns out to be if it does actually release.
Yeah, I mean,
Beyond Good and Evil 2.
yeah, Ubisoft's problem is, I mean, the longer you delay some of these games, you start talking about like console generation changes and graphic engine changes, and you're like, fuck, all right, well, we got to completely redo everything again. But speaking of Ubisoft, Tencent is already owns a part of them, but it's made a massive offer to buy majority stake in Ubisoft. And so this is something that the Guillemot family, has fought before, but I don't know if they're going to be able to do it this time. Tencent already has 5%, but they're looking to pick up even more, and they're looking to buy at a price of $101.84 a share, which is double what it is today or before the announcement. So, like, they're really trying to overpay for this, the Ubisoft stock. They're really trying to force their way into the European market. So, this is a big deal because it could just mean that the family's kind of edged out. I mean, they'll still technically run the company, but Tencent will be pulling the strings and maybe try to revive this company because they haven't been doing well. Like, they've been doing really poorly the last couple of years.
Well, a lot of the games have been, canceled?
Canceled, delayed. Or it just comes out like
Cookie Cutter.
Breakpoint or, their fucking shitty-ass pirate game and, all of the other things.
It's not out yet.
Oh, no, it looks great. You're right. It does not look shitty at all. Yeah.
Get everything you know about pirates.
Yeah. Yeah, like the fun things that we like about pirates. None of that stuff happens. That stuff
gonna be
happens.
different.
That stuff happens like off screen. You're like, but I want to do that stuff. It's like, no.
No.
Off screen.
Lame.
We'll see.
Well, we got speaking of buyouts, there's been rumors that EA is going to be bought out. And they've been talking about this for a while. EA is not the massive company that everyone kind of like thinks of them. I mean, they're a major name in the industry, but you compare them to something like Activision, and it's not comparable. And Andrew Wilson kind of dodged a lot of the questions about NBC, Universal, Amazon, Apple, and Disney that were kind of meeting with them to potentially buy them out and have like new owners. So completely avoided those questions. And he's calling them, rumors and speculations, but it's like, we know you took the meetings because you announced that you take the meetings. But also in this presentation, Andrew Wilson was talking about how much they like single-player games. We talked a couple weeks back where they're, he's a 10, but he plays single-player games, and then all of their sub-studios are like, hey, piece of shit, we make single-player games.
It's like we're making one.
So, according to Andrew Wilson, single-player games are very, very important to them. The problem is then the CFO got up there, Chris and said that single-player games don't make them any fucking money. And when it comes down to it, over 73% of EA's business is live service stuff and a bunch of other digital sales and non-single-player games. So, they claim that they're really into them, but if you follow the money, they don't care all that much.
Yeah, it makes sense.
That's definitely happening. No comment. That means there's some shit going on behind the scenes.
It would be really. I mean, can you imagine Disney trying to buy EA?
Yeah, I don't know if it'd be worse or better. I'm very confused right now.
Yeah,
I think better.
How much worse can it get?
Marvel's Avengers, but with fucking loot boxes to determine what level of Thor you unlock. You got Silver Thor, I got Platinum Thor, but that's not as good as Diamond Thor.
You got, what is it, Dark World Thor? You're like, damn it, I don't like that one. I want Ragnarok Thor.
No one likes Dark World Thor.
I don't know. We'll have to see. Sometimes Disney does make good decisions, like letting Marvel do its thing. Like, okay, you guys want to pay respect to the licenses. That's a crazy idea, but you know what? You've been successful. Go for it. and maybe you can get key people at EA and higher levels that care about the games that they're making rather than just making a buck. But then it is a fucking national, global, mega corporation Disney we're talking about here, and the bottom line is it needs to make a dirty amount of money, so it's not like they're going to look at all the Ultimate Team stuff and say, nah, throw it out the window. No, they'll probably ramp it up, so... Interesting to see if somebody buys it out. I am indifferent on that because I think the fuckery will continue regardless.
Yeah. Amazon and Apple potentially being in charge of, that they're just going to squeeze everything they possibly can out of those licenses. So
yeah,
I'm looking at this list and it's like, I don't know if I want any of these things to happen. So
right.
And NBC Universal, I guess, is the lesser of the evils, but
I don't know about that.
Yeah,
I don't feel like they know anything about games. So
yeah. Who knows? All right. Anything else that you guys want to go over? Any other small stories?
No, I think that's it. Unless you want to know that Sea of Thieves has a season 7. It came out on August the 4th, and we've been saying we're going to play it again. We're going to try it again, and we didn't do it for the Pirates of the Caribbean. Here's season 7 launching on August 4th. Yeah, and then there's August 18th is a new limited time adventure, A Hunter's Cry. It's probably much, much better now than it was before. If we have,
without a doubt,
if we have some extra time somewhere between now and Madden, we maybe can get a stream in. But it's going to be
like
tight.
Madden and Saints Row. I mean, there's a ton. Like the end of this month starts to get really, really packed.
Yeah, this is not coming out at the end of this month. This is out right now. So, anyways, just wanted to mention Sea of Thieves.
Boo! Don't play that shit.
Which one, Madden or Sea of Thieves?
Yes.
Okay. Got it.
I don't know. If Sea of Thieves is much better,
I hear it's
have
fun
no
now.
problem.
Everyone's like, no, it's fun now. It's like, yeah, but I remember when it wasn't, and I felt like I got robbed, and I don't want to. I don't want to go back. And they're like, yeah, but it's better now. It's like, yeah, but I still got robbed there, so like, I don't want to go back.
I hear you. All right. Well, you know how you will not get robbed is if you get yourself a brand new pair of boxers, one that's sleek, one that's advanced, and one that's black and gold. It looks really nice.
And it holds everything right in this right spot, so it doesn't get stuck to your leg.
You can go premium on one
awkward
thing in your
walk.
life. One thing that touches your balls, make sure it's premium, guys. Click those links down below. Grab yourself a pair from Manscaped. Thank you all so much for watching, and we will see you guys on the next Angry Joe Show. Bye, guys.